Hello again, everyone. I'm Paul, the Nitro Skywers. Welcome once again to another edition of the Nitro Corner. First off, I want to issue a formal apology to everyone. This is being taped as of today on a Thursday afternoon because I was feeling a little bit under the weather the last couple of days. I am back now at 100% and ready to get all caught up and get ready. Plus, excuse me. Near the end of the show, I'll tell you about what is going on with 1CW, and I'll make an announcement about that. But let's get right into the Monday Night Raw report. Sometimes my words get a little mixed up these days. It started out with an opening for John Cena. Comes out there. Before he gets even a word edgewise, Alex Riley comes out there, interrupts John Cena, stating that The Miz will beat John Cena, make him say, "I quit." Show the video of The Miz beating up John Cena as if that's going to really intimidate John Cena. Then The Miz comes out on cue and reiterates that Cena will say, "I quit." Well, John Cena seems to think the opposite will happen and that The Miz will say, "I quit." And then, of course, out of nowhere, our anonymous general manager interrupts. We all know who that is, folks, and we're not stupid. It is Michael Cole. And he says that because John Cena picked a stipulation for the matchup at Over the Limit, that night The Miz can pick out the opponent and the stipulation for John Cena in the main event that night on Raw. Very interesting. We'll find out how that played out a little bit later on. Next up, CM Punk scored a pinfall victory over the United States Heavyweight Champion Kofi Kingston. He is now going to be leading by example of the new of the new Nexus. Who knows what that is, but at least he starts off on the right foot with a victory over the United States Heavyweight Champion. Next up, Kelly looked impressive as she scored a victory over the Divas champion Brie Bella. In my opinion, that makes her the #1 contender for that championship. And then out comes Karma, aka Awesome Kong, 270 pounds of pure badness, lays out Brie Bella and then literally intimidates the crap right out of Kelly with the flick of her finger. Genius, brilliant. That is intimidation. Like I said before, 270 pounds of pure badness. That is Awesome Kong, not Karma, as they're referring to her now. We know her as Awesome Kong. Next up, Rey Mysterio scores a disqualification victory over his rival Alberto Del Rio when R-Truth interferes. R-Truth laid it down simple. Yo, it's going to be me and you, Mysterio, at Over the Limit. And that match has been signed. We'll see what happens when these two gladiators square off. Next up is the official signing of the Cole Lawler match 3. Now it is a Kiss My Foot match. Whatever. Let me reiterate, Jerry Lawler is 0-1 in Kiss My Foot matches. Remember back at King of the Ring 94, I do believe, or 95, or SummerSlam 95, when Bret Hart made Jerry Lawler kiss his foot. Anyway, Michael Cole made a big mistake. He decides to tick off Jack Swagger, saying that the only reason why Swagger was at WrestleMania was because of Michael Cole. Oh, heaven forbid that the skies open up and Michael Cole himself, or excuse me, I should say Sir Michael Cole, blessed Jack Swagger with a spot at WrestleMania. Won't you go straight to you-know-where, Cole? To be honest, you can go straight to you-know-where. Swagger end up leaving Cole behind. I'll be very surprised if Jack Swagger will help out Michael Cole anymore after that. Next up, an upset in my opinion. David Ortunga and Michael McGillicuddy scored an upset over the tag team champions, Kane and The Big Show. Congratulations to them. I guess leading by example does work. And then in the main event, it turns out to be an I Quit match between Jack Swagger and John Cena. John Cena scores the win. by making Swagger say "I quit" to the STFU until The Miz shows up with a lead pipe and tries to beat down Cena, but didn't work out. Cena chased him to the back and is ready for war at Over the Limit. And that ends Monday Night Raw. As I mentioned before, Raw was a pretty interesting show. Of course, Michael Cole was a complete waste of time. Kelly scoring a big win over Brie Bella, only to be intimidated the crap out of by Awesome Kong. All in all, it was an okay show for me as we prepare for Over the Limit this Sunday night. And speaking of which, as I mentioned before, and that is the end of the Raw report, by the way. As I mentioned before, I have an announcement. Beginning tonight, right here on my channel, I will have the full updated lineup. There has been some changes to the car for one CW's Brothers in Arms car. I will give you the full details. I just got them today. Very interesting changes in the lineup. This will be the full updated lineup for Brothers in Arms this Saturday night. Until then, and I'll be back tomorrow afternoon for the Impact Report. Until then, I'm Paul the Nitro Skyward saying, so long everybody.